coq au vin, a French dish that I like to cook in an unconventional way. I've adapted this dish to be healthier and quicker to prepare, perfect for our modern lives where we work 40 hours a week. So I'll show you a way to fit in this dish in a weeknight meal. In restaurants, this dish is served with very flavorful bone-in chicken thigh, which takes a long time to cook and prepare. You need to marinate the chicken and then cook it for about an hour. I don't have this much time during the week. Still, I would like some interesting dinner. Oh, and I'm not really a fan of rubbery chicken skin. So to prepare it without sacrificing any flavor, here's what I do. The first part is to cut the vegetables. I separate a medium-sized carrot, I peel it, and I cut the way I like it more. I just chop in half and I cut in smaller pieces. Don't need to be so precise. Then, the onion. I'll use the regular one. I guess only half is enough. I chop it. I want the onion to be part of the sauce. So I'll cut them the tiniest I can. Yeah, that's enough. Then the 4 mushrooms. I cut the ends, remove some weird spots, and I chop them roughly. This will shrink a lot when it cooks. By the way, you can use more mushrooms if you want. It stacks more flavor to the sauce. Now let's go to the bacon. On the same board, I cut the bacon. I'll peel the skin, but I won't discard it yet. You will see why. Then I cut it in bite-sized pieces, just like the other vegetables. Then finally the chicken. I do this in this order so I won't have to clean my board between steps. I choose skinless chicken thigh. How convenient is this product? First, it does not have bone, and second, it has an intense chicken flavor, which makes it suitable for the dish concept. Now let's turn on the heat. To prepare it, I'll use a wider pan. And remember the bacon skin? Toss in there together with the bacon. I put the heat on low and I let it cook slowly. It looks like it's gonna burn, but slowly it will release its fat and it will start frying on its own fat. See how much fat there is in this bacon? There's no need for any olive oil in this recipe. And yes, maybe it looks like that there's too much of oil right now, but I'll need this amount to fry the chicken too. That's why I put the bacon skin in first place. By the way, it has done its job. Let's take it out. When the bacon is done, I should remove it from the pan, but I don't want to dirty any other plates, so I can just push it to the sides and put the chicken on the pan. I'll leave the chicken in there, frying around until it's golden brown. When it gets to the point I want, I'll do the same way I did with the bacon and push to the sides. And drop all the vegetables on the pan. Traditionally I should be doing each one separately, but I think I don't need to do this if I follow this order, because the whole idea is to cook properly each element in this dish. I like the bacon and the chicken very crispy, and the other vegetables, they will cook gradually as I add the wine. I like the carrot and the mushroom to have some texture when the dish is done. Now we add some wine. I'm adding 150 milliliters. Many recipes tell us to marinate the chicken in the wine. The idea is that the marinade will tenderize the meat, but as I cut the chicken in tiny pieces, I don't think that marinating will do much. Well, then I add 200 grams of canned tomatoes and I'll let it simmer for some time. I have to guarantee that the alcohol in the wine will evaporate, and I want the sauce to thicken too. In 5 to 10 minutes, it's done. The name coq au vin means rooster with wine. The rooster meat is known to be harder and tougher, so they used to cook for longer times. But right now I'm using chicken thighs and I don't need to keep it cooking for so long. We just need to thicken the sauce. By the way, that's a good time to add some seasoning like salt and pepper and some fresh herbs. Today I'm using tarragon. It's common to see this herb in French recipes. I'm not so sure if coq au vin is the case, but I'm using right now. When you see that the sauce got a little thickening, you can stop cooking already, because it will thicken even more when it cools down. I like to serve this dish with a pasta. This one is farfalle and eat straight away. It's amazing how much flavor and texture you get from this simple recipe. It's basically combine chicken and vegetables in a broth of wine and tomatoes, and I can eat that meal for the whole week without problem. If you enjoyed this fun twist on a classic dish, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more cooking adventures and tips of how to not do a classic. See you later, and stay well fed, people.